Hey everybody, I'm The World Unfolded name here, and welcome to The World Unfolded. You think you know your stuff when it comes to this big ol' spinning rock we call Earth? Well, strap in, because I've got 7 geography stumpers that'll separate the map masters from the folks who think Delaware's a type of cheese. We're talking trivia time, people. Get those thinking caps on because we're about to dive into the smallest countries, the longest rivers, and maybe, just maybe if you're lucky, a question about a place where the beer flows like wine. Spoiler alert, it doesn't, but a guy can dream, right? So, are you ready to put that geography knowledge to the test? Let's get this quiz show on the road. Alright, question number 1. Coming at you faster than a runaway kangaroo in Australia. What is the world's smallest country by area? And no, I'm not talking about your Aunt Carol's studio apartment after she downsized. Pause for 2 seconds. Time's up. If you guessed Vatican City, you're sharper than a tack. That's right, the whole shebang is only 44 hectares, which is basically the size of a medium-sized golf course. The Pope's got a pretty sweet pad, but he can't exactly host a marathon. Know what I mean? Next up, we're talking time zones, baby. And no, I don't mean that weird feeling you get when you're watching a movie and suddenly realize 3 hours have passed. Question 2. Which country has the most time zones, including all those far-flung territories? Pause for 2 seconds. It's France! Oui, mon ami! Those French folks, they get around. Thanks to all their overseas territories, they're rocking a whopping 12 time zones. That means you could basically eat a croissant for breakfast in one part of France, and it'd be time for a midnight crepe in another. Talk about a culinary adventure. Ready for question 3? This one's about coastlines, and no, I'm not talking about those cheesy pickup lines they use at the beach. Which country has the longest coastline in the whole wide world? Pause for 2 seconds. It's Canada, eh? Those Canucks, they've got more coastline than you can shake a hockey stick at. Over 202,000 kilometers of it, to be exact. That's like driving from Los Angeles to New York City. 8 times. All I can say is, they better stock up on sunscreen. Chapter 4. The river runs through it, forever. Alright, question 4. Time to get our flow on. What is the longest river in the world? And no, I'm not talking about the line for the bathroom at a Taylor Swift concert. Pause for 2 seconds. It's the Nile, of course. Stretching over 6,650 kilometers, this river is so long, it makes a cross-country road trip look like a walk around the block. It's no wonder the ancient Egyptians worshipped it. Chapter 5. Continent of Nations. Alright, question 5. Time to brush up on those continents. Which continent has the most countries crammed into it? And no, Pangaea is not an acceptable answer, even though technically, it was one big happy continent back in the day. Pause for 2 seconds. It's Africa. This incredible continent is home to a whopping 54 recognized countries, each with its own unique cultures, languages, and probably some pretty killer dance moves. Chapter 6. Volcano Central. Hold on to your hats, folks, because question 6 is about to blow your mind. Which US state has the most active volcanoes? And no, Hawaii is not the answer this time. I know, I'm full of surprises. Pause for 2 seconds. It's Alaska. That's right, the land of the midnight sun is also the land of rumbling mountains. They've got over 130 active volcanoes just hanging out, making Hawaii look like a peaceful tropical paradise. Don't worry though, they've got plenty of ice to cool things down if things get too toasty. Chapter 7. Desert Deception. Alright, last question, time to bring it home. What is the largest desert in the world? And no, I'm not talking about your refrigerator after you forget to go grocery shopping. Pause for 2 seconds. It's Antarctica. Surprised? I thought so. While it might be covered in ice, it's technically a desert because it gets very little precipitation. We're talking drier than the Sahara Desert dry. So, next time you're craving a beach vacation, maybe skip the penguins and head to Palm Springs instead. Outro. That's a wrap! Well, there you have it, folks. 7 geography stumpers to test your knowledge. How'd you do? Be honest, no cheating. Drop your score in the comments below and don't forget to brag about it if you aced it. If you learned a thing or two, or even if you just enjoyed watching me make a fool of myself, hit that subscribe button for more fun quizzes and facts from the world unfolded. Until next time, stay curious. How did you do? Let us know in the comments how many you got right. Thanks for watching The World Unfolded. Don't forget to subscribe for more fun quizzes and facts. See you next time.